Thiccasaurs podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Thiccasaurs podcast. I am your host today, Melissa, and we have the lovelies,
Molly,
Anna.
and of course, Michelle. She is still on hiatus, and so you'll be with us three lovelies again. Yay! Well, this is episode 140, and it is my episode. I was thinking about trying to find joy in hard times, especially with the way this country is going, and a millennial crisis kind of happening right now with all the millennials and being burnt out, and the younger generations seeing old patterns that don't work anymore in the workforce, and we feel like everything is just a lie nowadays, and we believe every conspiracy now because that's just, it's true. I believe it. That mentality kind of thing. And so there's just a lot of crazy things happening in the world, and so I was thinking about it, and I was like, it's been really hard to find joy in everything that's happening because you get so burnt out on being angry and being scared and all that stuff. And so, yeah, just trying to find joy in hard times. How do you guys find joy in hard times?
For me personally, I look at what kind of like I enjoyed when I was younger. So, like for example, I really love, listening to music and dancing, just like kind of getting out of my body.
Yeah.
And also recently, I've been getting into roller skating, so just doing a lot of stuff that I remember made me a lot happier when I was a kid, where I was carefree. And so I just go back into those things. And that's what I've been doing, is just kind of filling my own cup up. Like, what does, little Anna, what does younger Anna want? What does she want to be happy? And that usually helps me.
What about you, Molly?
I think just going outdoors, enjoying the weather, the nature, getting out of environments that revolve you back to those typical stuff. So just since I work from home, it's getting out of the apartment and just being out there, whether if it's going to a park, just driving around, and yeah, just probably just going outside.
Yeah. I would definitely say the same. I think for me especially, I've been struggling with this a lot, trying to find joy. Because I feel like I'm kind of in what's it called? What do they call it? I'm kind of in between chapters, if that makes sense.
What do you mean, like between chapters?
Kind of like there's a point in your life where the old stuff, old habits that you used to do, or the old place that used to feel like home is no longer home, and that you deserve better. You need to reach to its fullest potential. You're ready to move on to something new.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But like, you don't know how. You don't know what that is.
So you're like stuck in limbo.
Kinda. Yeah, you're stuck in between chapters kind of thing. You deserve better. There's better things out there, but you just don't know how to do it, or
Is it more of you don't know how to do it, or you are aware if you do it, you know the resolution of what happens, the results of what happens if you do go forward?
I think it's both.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's both. I think it's a lot of, oh, these values, I don't see them as values anymore. And I actually like this now, kind of
Mhm.
thing.
Which is
And
normal.
yeah. And the whole, like, oh, that's new of me kind of thing. And I don't know how to walk in this new version of me because I've never thought this way before,
Yeah.
you know? So that's why I'm calling it kind of stuck between two chapters kind of thing.
Yeah. It's
Mm-hmm.
understandable.
And so, yeah, so because of that, it's just hard to find joy in that. So, for example, I'm gonna share a little bit because I think now it's public now. Well, it's Facebook public now, and so our mom has gotten pretty sick. Her health declined. I want to say at the end of last year. I want to say like November, December. Yeah, because Christmas she can barely walk in Christmas time. That's right, because when we were playing games,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
she could like barely walk.
And that's like the very like start ish
Yeah,
where it kind of got worse. Yeah.
yeah. I know in September we did the Alzheimer walk, and
Actually, I think it was earlier than that because I think I'm remembering the state fair.
yeah, because the Alzheimer walk was before the state fair.
Yeah.
So early September, she was kind of having trouble walking
Or
a little
lasting
bit,
long.
or lasting pretty
Yeah,
long. Like
pretty
she
long.
always had to like stop a little bit. And our Alzheimer walk was you can either do like a mile or you can do I think like 3 or something like that. And so we chose to do the mile, but she had trouble keeping up, and she needed to rest here and there. And so we kind of took it as, oh, she just needs to like, because she got laid off, and so she was at home all the time, and so we just thought that maybe, oh, she's just not really used to walking or doing stuff as much anymore, moving, you know. And then yeah, the state fair came, and it kind of declined a little bit there. She kind of had trouble a little bit walking around as well. And then Christmas hit, and then she couldn't really walk at all. Like it hurt her a lot. And then, you know, her health kind of just declined really rapidly until I want to say a month or two ago. I want to say when we finally kind of had a come to Jesus moment. And well, I mean, we had a come to Jesus moment like beforehand. I want to say like what, February? But it's just really hard and like scary when that pillar of your family is, I wouldn't say falling apart, but she's just, her health is declining.
She can no longer keep everybody together
Yeah.
because she has to focus on herself now.
Yes. And so that was just very eye-opening for everybody kind of thing. And so it's been this half of the year, because we are in June now. So this half of the year has been very mom focused and trying to come to terms with you know, possibility that she may die, possibility of she may never get better kind of thing, possibility of who's going to take care of her, you know. And it's just, I hate being an adult and thinking about that stuff, you know. But I think it just really hit all of us on that. And so our family has just been going through some dark times on that. Granted, she is getting better day by day. She's up and moving a lot more now. She's had wonderful results with her doctors, and so her doctors are very, very impressed with how well she's gotten in the past few months, few weeks. And so, yay. But I think we just kind of got into, or at least for me, I kind of got into a dark place a little bit. And so, just trying to find joy in these times with my mom, my parents, where I'm at in my wannabe career, I guess. Um, being feeling like I'm stuck kind of thing, like the stuff I've always been talking about. And it's just trying to find joy and all that stuff. And so, um, yeah, there's this exercise that I want to try with y'all.
Exercise.
Because I listen to other podcasts a lot, and this comes from the More Better podcast with Melissa Fumero and Stephanie. Is it Batiste? Batiste? I'm gonna say her last name wrong. Okay, so basically, this is kind of like a gratitude kind of list ish, but this is just 3 questions, and then like within these questions, we have 60 seconds to answer the question, basically. So, those who are listening at home, at work, whatever, feel free to do it with us. If you are struggling to find joy, or if you can't, if you just can't find it because you're thinking too hard, like me, or you just don't know how because you've never done it before, like me. So this is, again, I got this from the More Better podcast. So the first question, again, grab a piece of paper, 60 seconds to answer each question. Okay. So first question is, write down as many things this week that brought you joy.
Would it be last week? Because technically it's Monday.
Yeah, because it's Sunday. So last week that brought you joy. And damn, where is my clock on my phone? Okay, and go.
In sentences or just
No, just list it. You're just listing. Again, it's nothing hard. Write down as many things this week that brought you joy. And time is up. Okay. Do you guys want to share? Or I'm going to ask you guys to share. I'm sorry. I'm going to ask y'all to share.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can go first. So I didn't really get a lot on my list because, again, sometimes I have trouble finding joy or finding gratitude. So I wrote down such a fat ass. I wrote down Medis.
Oh yeah, Medis is so good.
Yeah, Medis is a Mediterranean restaurant that Anna introduced me to, and it's so
yummy.
It's so good.
You'll like it.
I haven't had, I don't think, Mediterranean food yet.
It's so good.
It's delicious.
Rod was telling me about this. It's kind of like Chipotle, but it's Mediterranean food. I forgot word. It's in Bixby.
Oh.
Or Bixby, or it's in BA. I forgot. But he was like, "You haven't had Mediterranean? It's like I think it's like Qdoba, and it's like Chipotle, but it's Mediterranean food." And I'm just like, oh. Either way, I haven't tried it.
I think you'll like it because based off of your dietary needs, they can do that for you.
Yeah.
Like they can do just the steak, and then you also get like all the vegetables and stuff too. So
yeah, because he's like, I gotta take you there someday, and I'm like, yeah.
It's so good. Medis, so freaking good.
not sponsored, but if you'd like to sponsor us, yes, we will be your campaigners.
Yeah, it is so freaking good. And so, I mean, price range, it's not that okay, it's not like fast food.
The
Okay.
average, I would say,
I was-
average restaurant.
Yeah.
We had this conversation when we first went in there, remember?
Yeah.
I said that I think I'm okay with paying for the price of food because first of all, the portions are
huge.
big.
Yeah.
And second of all, like you can tell that the money not only goes into the food but the service and also the environment, like the
Mhm.
furniture.
Yes.
It doesn't look like it was just bought and like there wasn't any thought into it at all. There was a lot. You
Yeah.
can tell.
Yeah. And so, like, what I usually get there is like their citrus salmon, which is like, I'm such a fat ass. It's grilled salmon on top of,
Better vegetables.
well, there's a side of bed of vegetables. And
Oh,
so you
yeah.
get like squash, red onion, and all that stuff, zucchini, all that stuff. Like, they fry it basically, not like deep fry, but like they pan fry it.
They grill it.
They grill it and they stick it on there.
Mhm.
And then on top of the salmon has like tabbouleh on top of it, and it's laying on. It's not.
Is
I
it like a
don't-
carb?
No, there's no carb on it. I think
Oh.
underneath it is some type of like. It's not hummus, but it's something. But I know it's not a carb.
Some kind of sauce thing.
Yeah, I know it's not a carb.
Or at least a bread carb or
Yeah, it's not that type
Starch
of carb. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's some type of hummus kind of thing, pureed vegetable or something that's underneath it, and it's so good. So I pay. I'm fat. I get that, and I also get a drink, and that's like $21.
Mhm.
And honestly, it fills me. Sometimes I can't finish it, and I take it home to eat for
Mhm.
dinner.
And we've gone there like 2 times,
Mhm.
and the workers are really good. They actually give us like 2 go cups.
Yeah,
They did it on the first time. They're like, "You want any to go?"
Mhm.
So I think that is intentional. I feel like that's part of that must be part of their brand
yeah,
because
because
it's not a coincidence.
even like our drinks, it doesn't even get halfway yet, and they automatically bring us another one. And then when we're done, they're like, "You want it to go?" And then they'll bring a brand new to go cup
Mhm.
with your drink, even though you have the other two.
Yeah, so you're
Still.
thinking that like when they ask you if you want a to-go cup, that they're gonna bring you an empty cup,
Yeah,
so you could pour your drink into that empty cup. No, they give you a
brand new one.
brand new one.
Yeah.
And I was telling Melissa that the drink, I usually get a lemonade there, and you can tell, but when you drink it, it's not watered down. It's like
Yeah,
it's a pretty good amount. The way that
is this a franchise restaurant or is it an actual
it's
like
technically it's a family-owned business.
yeah.
Out of Wichita, Kansas.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they had branched out. I don't know what other locations specifically, but I know that they already have 2 locations here in Oklahoma.
Okay.
yeah.
They have one in Broken Arrow and one in Tulsa.
Yeah. And
pretty
then
good.
Michael gets a whole ass chicken or half of a chicken.
It's good.
Yeah,
the skin
he-
is like grilled
Yeah.
too. It's got that crunchy. It's so
That's a
good. It's like
different-
oven baked.
That's different for Michael. It's getting chicken. But that's just me though. I would
I
think
think
he
that's
would.
all that he.
I would think he would get like steak, but I don't know if he's a steak person.
I think he saw that it said garlicky, and he loves garlic.
Yeah.
It's
It was a safe food.
it's a safe
Ah.
food thing for
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you get like, I think you get the chicken, the garlicky potatoes, and then you get some vegetables on the side.
Yeah, he's had a side of pickle, and then a side of pickled radishes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
But he doesn't eat anything pickled, so I ate it all.
Yeah.
Mm.
But anyways, it's so good. If you guys, I don't know, come to Tulsa or
Go
if
to,
you guys
like, Kansas.
have,
Yeah, Wichita.
Kansas. Yeah, Meddy's
Meddy's.
is so freaking good. Sorry, that's one of going back to the
Sponsor
question.
us. That'd be great.
Going back to the question. Number 2 that I have is karaoke because I haven't karaokeed in a while, and I've just been feeling like I've been losing my singing voice, or I've just been losing that passion for singing kind of thing. And so I kind of got back into karaoke at my parents' house last Friday. Then the next one I have is rain. It's been raining here in Tulsa for a while, actually.
It was like majority of the week last week.
Yeah. But in all honesty, it's something that Oklahoma needs is more rain. The next one I have is Ren Fair. Ren Fair. We went to Ren Fair the beginning of the week.
Last week.
Yes, the beginning of the week. And so that was fun. Got to dress up for the first time to go to Ren Fair. Super fun, super hot.
Insert picture.
Yeah, y'all chose a day that was like super hot in the sun.
I know. I
we
told
looked
Anna.
outside. We're just like, oh, the girls are gonna suffer.
Yeah, I told Anna. I was like, dang, we should have came on a rainy day. I'd rather come on a rainy day.
What we need to do is go to a Ren Fair that's during the fall.
Yeah. And so, super cute. We saw my two princesses. We saw Odette and Anastasia.
They were accurate.
Yeah. And they were so pretty. But my two favorite princesses. But got to see them. We actually spent the whole day at Ren Fair, which is something that we usually never do. But we got there when it opened, and then we left like maybe an hour before they closed.
Mm-hmm.
But super fun. Super, super fun. Got to see all the cool costumes that people put together and interact in this magical, mysterious world. I got to see mermaids, which I didn't see the first time we went because I didn't know there was like a little trail in the back where you can go to like the mermaid lagoon, quote unquote, and see like mermaids.
What?
All they is, come on over, boy.
I should have done what you did with the mermaids. I think that was so cool, but
you could have. We weren't doing anything.
I know. I don't know. For some reason, I think at that point, I think I was just like super hot, and I think I got done with my drink, and so I was just like,
y'all were dehydrated.
Yeah, I was like, I think I'm getting dehydrated, and I just need to cool off, kind of thing. So I was kind of in my own world at that point.
Yeah, I just wanted to. Yeah, what I did, it was fun with the mermaids, and I'm kind of glad. I was like, I'm a little bit embarrassed, but I was like, you know what? I'm doing this for me, so it was fun. I liked it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then the next one I have, this is kind of TMI, but girls, I got my period. Finally.
That brought you joy?
Yes.
Oh,
because I haven't had my period because I've been so stressed out
with the period.
I've been so stressed out that my period, it's been a couple months since my last period.
Somebody needs to go and see the...
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do. But I do notice that when I am super stressed out, I do not get my period. And I know that. And so, like, I get even more stressed because I know that I'm stressed.
I wonder if, like, when we're stressed, our uterus is, like, also contracting and very tight.
I'm pretty sure.
Our uterus is like, no, I would never let go.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So, TMI, but my period. So.
Dang.
Yeah. Okay. Going down the line. Molly.
Last week I said I was able to eat my favorite Korean soup, which is sundubu.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I had to tweak it a little bit just to work according to my my diet. I had to change some things, but it still tasted the same. I don't know if it tasted different for you when you had it.
Girl, no.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I'm kind of curious what you changed.
Well, the only thing I changed was I did not use sesame oil.
Okay.
For chicken stock, I made my own chicken stock ahead of time, and I just had it in the freezer. So instead of using the bouillon, I ended up using my own chicken stock that I had.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Cleaner.
Yeah, it's cleaner. And then I think everything else is still the same. I don't think there was anything else different.
You were able to, you can still use the red pepper flakes?
Yeah, I can. It's just, me personally have to be careful with that just because it kind of gives me a little bit of heartburn sometimes.
So you just use less than usual?
Yeah, I just try not to use as much.
Nice.
But I just couldn't eat it with rice. And then I switched, instead of zucchini, I switched it to potatoes instead. I just can't have too much of potatoes because of the carb.
I'm surprised you switched. Oh, is it because to give you more of like some kind of carb since you're not having rice, then you throw in potatoes in there?
I wanted like a substitute for carbs, and then I also wanted to test to see if it would taste different if I use potatoes instead, because I know with the zucchinis it adds more water to the soup. So I was going to see what if I switched it to something else and see how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I got to eat that. I try not to eat too much of it too because it was pork, and I know for me pork dries my skin up, and I break out more with pork. I don't know if you...
I think I'm coming to that realization too.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing a lot of the yum yum lao salad dressing, which has, pork and egg and like sugar fish sauce.
Yeah.
And I've been breaking out on my lip.
So I learned not to eat too much pork because that I'm guessing because all the fat from the pork that makes me break out. And my face is like super dry afterwards. So I just try not to eat too much of the soup, or at least the pork in it. But yeah, I was able to eat that.
Make me hungry.
And then I was finally last week. Melissa bought fruit, but she couldn't finish it by herself, and so I had to help her eat fruit. So I got to eat fruit last week. But I learned my lesson that I cannot eat anything after 8 p.m. because I've noticed anything I eat after 8, it kind of triggers a lot of stuff at night. And so, at least specifically for fruits and anything sweet, it gives me like it gives me a lot of night sweats. And my cortisol kind of goes up because of the night sweats specifically. So I've learned to eat the fruits in the morning, so I don't have to deal with that at the night.
Nice.
But yeah, that, and then I wrote going to the gym and working out. Although I despise going, it's just nice to go, and sometimes it helps me kind of vent out any frustrations or stress when I'm doing stuff like that. So it makes me be able to get that out while working out.
Yeah.
And then me and my boyfriend, he joking, he's like, "You ready to go to the gym?" I'm like a happy note, and I'm like, no.
Never.
Like, I'm never happy to go, but
Yeah,
I'm just
never.
glad that it helps me get things out. But yeah, that I usually weigh myself, I think, once a week. I lost, I think, a pound last week, and so that was good. And then also just, I think my last one I got to write was just deep conversations with my boyfriend. It's just nice to have someone to talk deep conversations to, who's I guess non-biased. Does that make sense? Just see, and then he'll bring his point of view in it, and I'm just like, okay, I guess,
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I have for mine.
Oh. Well, that's good to have somebody that you can connect on a emotional intimacy level.
Yeah,
Because people always think like intimacy is just the physical part of sex, but it can be a lot of other things like holding hands or just like having those types of talks.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, Anna, your turn.
All right, so I got a long list because I love to talk. So what usually keeps me going is music. Music, dancing. I do like a little stim thing, I guess, like when I'm by myself. Like if I'm really, whatever my body wants to do, I'll let it do it. I try not to fight it. So sometimes if I listen to music, then I'm just stimming and just like dancing a little bit. I do that.
Yeah.
Just talking with like my siblings too. Like I don't really see them that much because they're about like a half hour away, but I message with them, so I am very grateful for technology. Food, because food is fuel. So like sometimes food just makes me feel really good. Like there are times where like I eat stuff that I know isn't that quite healthy, but I kind of just listen to my body, and if I want it, then I'll get it. Also, I really do enjoy there. I think that like with every job there's good and bad things, but I think that with my job, I think I really do enjoy the people that I work with. Because I thought about it and I was like, I'm very fortunate that I get to be with people who are like-minded and they care. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then of course I have on here singing. And then also being active too. Like I think I haven't been able to really walk around a lot because it's getting hot now here in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It's starting to get to the point where like if you don't wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning to work out, then it's 80 degrees.
It's
like
94
80,
right
90.
now.
I know, I'm talking about like in the morning. Like
I
usually
know.
like I can get up like at 7 or 6 in the morning and it's still cool enough. But no, I
Yes.
think right now you have to get up really early or go to like a gym
Yeah.
and work out because it's too hot and I get frustrated. Um Also, and apart from like being active, roller skating,
Mm-hmm.
because I really like that. I tried to do that this morning. Thank God I have protective gear on, because I forgot that where we live, our driveway is a uphill thing. So I was like, how am I gonna get out from there? So if you saw me, you would have laughed, because what I did was I basically got on all fours and crawled down. So that way, because I'm gonna like. I don't know. I don't have anything to stop me.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I really want to go and, you know, go and roller skate in a parking lot that's close, because I know that it's like really
Even.
and it's paved, so I'll have no issue.
Yeah.
But then I was like, let me just try outside of my driveway.
Mhm.
That was a good idea.
I think if I remember, you have to like move your feet outwards to help you prevent from rolling all the way down. But
Not when
I could be
my
wrong.
driveway is like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think like the way you do it, like if you're going down, I think you have to angle your feet. Like when you're walking, you angle your feet outwards so it doesn't like roll. But I don't know how to do it. I just seen people do it that way, and also when they're going upwards too, they have to angle their feet inwards.
Yeah, I'm still very much noob.
Yeah.
But I had to like literally coach myself out of bed to do it, because I was like, it's kind of scary. And I was like talking to myself, like, was like, oh, Anna, you can do it. You can do it. You know that it's always scary in the beginning, but then when you end up doing it, you enjoy it. And so I like talked myself into doing it. So I only lasted about like 30 minutes because it was really hot outside already.
Yeah.
At that time, I think I went roller skating around like 10 this morning, and it was still hot.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's enough. I'm like dripped in sweat. But yeah, that's fun. And then of course, what other has been bringing me joy is watching Pursuit of Jade.
Oh, I forgot.
Watch my nails as I gotta take a picture so I can show. But I got me a little Jade on here, courtesy of our Mamasaurs. She did my nails. I just really love that drama, and I really need you guys to watch it, because I think it's so rare to find some type of media, like movie material, whatever, TV show that has a male lead that basically leads with like softness, like gentle.
Mhm.
And it's just something about that is so masculine.
Mhm.
I
It's
can't
so
explain
hot.
it.
So fucking
You know,
hot.
and he never raises his voice at her at all.
Mhm.
And he's not doing things for her. I've noticed he observes her, and then he
Mhm.
thinks like, okay, this is how I'm gonna help her. Or like if he does help her, he does it in a way where she doesn't know that he helped her.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
Yeah. And on top of that, she's a really good female lead too.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's the main thing.
Yeah, the main thing.
That's the
is-
main thing.
Yes, she's a very strong but soft female lead
Yeah.
who takes no shit from people.
I mean, they talk about all the time about female rage and stuff, but
Mhm.
you know, female rage is scary if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of dimensions to a person, and I like that some of the movies or TV shows that I find of certain characters, they have a lot of dimension to them
Mhm.
and character development, and I'm really drawn to that, because I'm like, see, that's realistic.
Mhm.
Yeah, they were like a really horrible person, but then you understand where they come from. Like, do you agree with what they do? Maybe not, but like you really see them for who they are, like as a person.
Mhm.
And I think that that's something a lot of people lack, like empathy. But
Yeah.
yes, just watching that.
I'm
Pursuit of
on
Jade.
I'm on episode 15.
You need
I
to.
know. I'm gonna binge it because I know if I start it, I'm gonna binge. So
Oh,
that's why
like
I
me?
have not picked it back up.
Ugh.
So
I don't watch it, so I just watch whatever
I
they
think you
watch.
should watch it, Molly, because
so good.
I think you might like it, because you like a lot of strong female leads
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, and she's not annoying. Her voice is not annoying,
Yeah,
and her acting is not
I've
annoying.
seen
Yeah.
some of the scenes that you guys watch.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I like that because it's not like being annoying or
Yeah.
nagging. It's like, no, like she has a lot of conviction, and I like that about her.
I think what got me drawn to this drama, like, I mean, the guy is pretty cute and she's pretty, but I think what
Yes.
really drew me to it was, I think the one scene that I saw where he's getting attacked because nobody knows who he really is
Yeah.
except for the people who are attacking him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's getting attacked, and no, I think did they kidnap her? I think they kidnapped the main chick. I think they kidnapped her. I don't know. I think they kidnapped her.
Either way, they were in this. She was
Yeah.
in the same area.
Either way, from what I remember, I don't know if it's true, but I think the bad guys had kidnapped her. He found out. He got pissed. He followed pursuit. She's like getting beat up and crap. He comes in, saves her, tells her to run. She runs because at this point he is still healing from his wounds, and so he's not 100%
Yes.
being able to fight.
Yes.
He tells her to run. She runs, and then he's like, this is where I'm gonna die. Like, this is it.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
there's
like, now that she's gone, I can go all out, and I'm
Yeah.
ready to give it up.
Yeah, and I'm ready to die because I'm not 100% healed. There's 8 of y'all. Me, I'm gonna die, and I'm fine dying here. And then he's like thinking about it, and then she comes back with her weapon, and she fights alongside of him. And I was like, that's hot.
Yes.
That's fucking hot. And I think that's what drew me to it, was that she came back, and he was like, nobody's ever come back for me to fight with me, to fight for me. And I was like,
like he
Hell
said,
yeah.
he basically says like, why are you here? And she goes, well, I did what you said, run away to a safe place, and then I came back with reinforcements, basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think that's what sealed the deal for me, was like, oh, I like this chick because that's some dumbass shit I would do too, and I'll probably die.
This gives me your Yona of the Dawn.
Yes,
vibe.
it's very Yona
what
of the
it
Dawn coded, and I'm like, I love it.
But it just makes sense. Like, if you, like, maybe because we're just lover girls, Liz, but I feel like if you truly love somebody, it just makes sense. There's no room to argue there. I'm gonna be there by your side.
Yeah.
I'm going to help you, you know. And I think that's what, like I said, her conviction, I really like it. It's like, I'm gonna be here, stop pushing me away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be like that too, but I'll be more of Tong Pafu.
Why even get in the way?
Yeah. I feel like that would be me.
I'm sorry. Why did you throw that?
Yeah, see, I feel like that'll be. I'll try my best to help you,
Yeah.
but I feel like I'll be in your way.
like, be smart enough to use your strengths a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, she came in because she knew how to fight, you know.
Yeah.
So she came in and yeah, she like basically saved him, kind of thing.
And that's why I said I just really like that about her. There hasn't been like, unless maybe I'm missing it and I need to watch it, send me your recommendations, but just the way that she doesn't second guess anything, and she's like, no, I know what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do. And, you know, like this, once I made a decision, I'm going to stick with it. You know?
Yeah.
And that's what's so attractive about him too, is that like, there was a point where she basically, this deck?
Yeah.
Basically, she said something like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And he goes, yeah, I know. Because once you decide that I know how you are. You're not going to do any, you're not going to listen to me. So it's cool. I follow you. I'll support you. He basically says that to her.
There is another one that he's in that I was watching as well, and I kind of stopped in the middle because it was getting very political. And it's not like I lost interest in it. It was more of there was getting a lot of people introduced, and I was getting confused, and so I needed to stop. But it is called, damn, I forgot what it's called. But basically, he is the main character, and basically, it starts off he and the main chick are married, and they're like old at this point in the beginning, and they're old, but they hate each other, and they're trying to kill each other, and then they both end up dying, and then they get thrown back into time before they got married or before they got introduced with each other.
Oh, I think I saw clips.
Yeah, and she's like the princess, like the crown princess, and he's like another
scholar.
political scholar. Yeah. and then they both realize that they got reborn again, or they jump back a few years, and so they're trying not to get intervened with each other because that's how much they hate each other, and then they end up getting intertwined with each other again, kind of thing, because she's kind of going it as, I gotta save my kingdom, and then he's just kind of like, I'll kind of follow you, kind of thing. So she's also like headstrong, doing what the hell she wants, and he's just there to protect her, kind of thing.
It's a Princess Mononoke.
Yeah,
I guess so. I just really like it. I just really, I mean, I know this sounds like very sexist, but sometimes you guys just gotta shut up and listen. Just shut up and listen. And if you just take a moment to not listen to your ego, yeah, things will go all right.
yeah.
So, anyway.
Okay, sorry. Anyway, we went off on a tangent.
That definitely brought me joy. So that's what my number one. So I'm ready for the second question.
Yes. Okay, sorry. Question number 2. Let's go into it. Okay, 60 seconds again. This one is, write down every person who made you smile or made you feel less alone this week or last week. And go. Time is up. So I'll go ahead and do mine. So I wrote down Jensen and because during the karaoke, they were just being silly. And I think Jensen, I feel like he's the only nephew who's been like wanting to sing, and so he will like sing along with you even though he doesn't know the song. He'll sing along with you.
Yeah.
And I was introducing him to like Queen, like We Will Rock You and stuff. And surprisingly, he actually liked it, so I thought that was pretty funny. Was Jensen like beep 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 got me smiling a little bit because I think when we were karaokeing, I don't know if I told you, Molly.
I think I heard a snippet where she started crying or something.
Yeah, I was singing to her because the kids were singing Let It Go from Frozen, and I was holding her and I was like singing it, but I was singing it very softly to her, and she kept like looking at me and like looking at me, and then she started crying.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Like
I don't know.
have you guys ever seen those videos of like the mom singing to their babies, and their babies are just so emotional at it, and they kind of just start crying, and I'm just kind of like, I didn't mean to make you cry, but at the same time I'm kind of like, oh, that's so sweet that like you're crying because you hear like the melody of the music and you feel the music. Does that make sense?
It does. They did do like an experiment. They said that that's why you need to have a parent that's expressive, because then your kid mirrors you. And so I think that you were probably, when you were singing, you were expressing the emotions of the song, and I think that she probably was mirroring that.
Yeah.
And she could feel it.
Yeah. And so she started crying, so I stopped. But it's, it's one of those cries where like you can see it in their face,
where their lips droop when they're
just
like, bam.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna stop.
It's like, that reminds me of that video when the girl baby was like, the baby will be like happy when the mom sings, and then the dad's like carrying her, but then when the dad sings, the baby started crying.
Yeah. I see those.
He's like, I'm so sorry. I won't sing ever again. Is what he said.
Okay, going down my list. I put the sisters down because we had dinner the other day, just us Thiccasaurs sisters, and it's been a while since us four have come together by ourselves because of how life is. So I think that brought a smile and made me feel less alone. So That was a good dinner. And of course, my best friend, Mai, will have random talks here and there. Texts, or not texts, but text messages here and there between each other kind of thing. And so, oh yeah, and then my friend Eric, yeah, he he messaged me.
You still alive? Your story.
My fellow Aquarian, where we have dark humor with each other. So that brought me joy. So yeah, that's mine. Yeah, Molly?
I put supervisor and coworker because this past week it was busy and there was just so much confusion of everything. And so they were able to, I guess, validate a lot of things that I was confused of, specifically for certain clients because they were just being pushy and being like weird and high demanding for no reason. And so yeah, but then I guess I got clarification that it wasn't just me going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I also put Rod down as usual. He just somehow knows how to cheer me up. I also put family, just kind of like Melissa, where we finally got to be, I guess, everyone was there. Or, yeah, I guess most of the siblings were there as usual. Because since the past few weeks, we haven't been really together.
Mm-hmm. All six of us?
Yeah, all six of us together. I also put Melissa down because some majority of the time when we're home, she's usually stuck in her room majority of the time. So I never know like how she is sometimes.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank
But then again, that's because also Rod's over too, and I can understand why she's just staying in the room. But honestly, we don't care if you're walking around and stuff.
Oh, it's just usually when I'm in my room, I'm doom scrolling.
Yeah, that's how I was like, she's probably doom scrolling or something, or
either
whatnot.
doom scrolling or editing something.
Yeah, that's how I was like, I just seeing her come out of the room more often is probably better.
Yes.
Good.
Yes,
That's what it is. But yeah.
yay, Anna, your turn.
I would like to say some of my coworkers too.
Oh yeah.
My vocal coach, she's
Mm.
so sweet. She speaks nice into me all the time. So I think that's
Oh.
sweet. Because I'm still on the pursuit of Jade, Yangjang and Changyung, because they just they smile. They are a person, and yeah, just seeing them in the drama is so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but not least,
Oh.
myself, because like I said, I was coaching myself this morning to like do something that's scary, and then to me. And so sometimes I just make myself laugh. Like, I think it's so funny. Like, I'll just be thinking of a certain thought and then I'll be laughing, or like doing things that makes me happy. So, and that makes me smile a lot. Yeah.
Oh. Ah, that's sweet. That's sweet. Okay, number 3. This one is your power. Write down times this week when you showed up as yourself, helped someone, resisted doing something shitty, or did something that aligned with your values.
Right, say that again.
Yeah. So write down times this week when you showed up as yourself, helped someone, resisted doing something shitty, or something that aligned to your values, that you did something that aligned to your values. And 60 seconds, go. Okay. Time is up, if y'all didn't hear that. But yeah, I'll go first again. So, okay, y'all know me, my career. I worked hard. I have good work ethic, because our parents, very good work ethic. I always try to help as much as I can. I always try to go out of my way to make sure everything it's working. No. Ever since my old job, I kind of stopped doing that because I was like, you know what? F it. If y'all gonna act stupid, then I'm gonna act stupid too. And so that's what I've been kind of doing a little bit at work. It's just acting stupid and not taking the initiative because I don't want to be that type of person anymore. Like, I kind of just don't want to do it, you know? You know that video where it's like you have a really good idea, but then you realize they're gonna make you in charge of it, so you don't
Yeah,
say anything.
I see that often.
But this time though, we lost a coworker at work, and so I just saw how hurt my boss was because there's only 3 of us. Okay, so I'm basically brand new, and so I don't really know everything either. And so I just saw how like
You
stressed
say
out.
lawsuit, they're alive, right?
Oh yes. Sorry, they're alive. Sorry, I meant like they resigned.
They're just not part of the
Yeah, they
team
resigned.
anymore.
Yeah, they resigned.
I'm just saying because I was
Sorry.
like, dang.
Not lost as in gone, but like they resigned. And so I just saw how like overworked and stressed she was, and so I was like, Melissa, you have to do it. You have to go back to your normal self and take the initiative of things now, because you can't, it's not like you to act dumb, okay, because you're not dumb.
I don't think you're acting dumb. This is just my opinion. I think you understand now to not overextend yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's not
Yes.
acting dumb. It's not, just keeping quiet necessarily. It's just not overextending yourself.
Yes.
That's all.
Yeah. And so, so I kind of just wrote down, I showed up. And this goes a lot of multiple ways in my life. I showed up to work. Because again, I'm pretty sure I have some type of depression, undiagnosed depression. So, just showing up to work, showing up for my boss, stepping up at work to help her as best as I can. And then I also wrote down letting things, I think just letting things fall the way they need to fall. Because I wouldn't say that's, because I have a tendency to try to control things that I can't really control, kind of thing. And so just letting things fall.
Like when I tell you,
Huh.
just let it go. Remember I was telling you? I said stop. And you're like, I can't. I was like, yes, you can, but you choose not to.
Yeah, just letting things fall.
I'm kind of curious though. When you say show up, have you showed up for yourself?
I realized that I have not been. Sorry, I'm gonna cry again.
That's all right. Tissue.
It's okay.
Okay. I was just curious because you automatically turned on this light switch and you said, I'm going to go back and be the old Melissa. But then you didn't mention yourself at all.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just hope that you don't forget about her.
Yeah, so that's why I put, like, I showed up
Mm-hmm.
for all aspects in my life. So, yeah.
Just don't forget about her.
Yes. Definitely. So, yeah, I just wrote, I showed up. So, I'm here.
Yeah. Well, that's a big step for you. But I was just curious.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yay. That's mine for this week. Or
That's
this
good.
past week.
yay. I'm proud of you.
Thank
I hope you're proud of
you.
yourself.
I am.
That's good.
Okay, Molly.
Me. I don't really have a lot. Mine is similar. Mine's kind of like a work thing too. We recently had some training this past week, and it was kind of, it's one of those trainings where they ask like, or it's just normal training, and I just hate whenever we come into those trainings and people are just not answering the person
Uh-huh.
And then it's like, I just don't answer just because it's pretty self-explanatory, but I majority of the time, even like, because we had previous trainings and it was usually me, because since no one talked, it's like I was the one that had to like talk and for them and tell the person, because I think for our trainings we had like 2 different people training us at the same time, and so the other person sometimes would not know where the other person left off, and then they'll ask and then no one would ask, and then in my head I'm like, I understand you guys don't know like any of this new stuff, but at least let them know where we were at. And then they didn't really say anything, so I had to step up and tell them where we were at and what we were doing. And then I guess that's the one thing, being able to step up at work because no one else was going to. Also, I think it's just discussing future plans, because that was a big thing, because there's just so many things that are happening this year, and so it's just very hard to juggle with all that's happening right now. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think you don't have. Well, this is just my perception. I feel like you don't have any issues with the last one, like showing up for yourself. Yeah, you're pretty good at, like standing up for yourself. So that's good. Wow.
Your turn, Anna.
Well, I think that like when I am truly myself, like I'm kind and I'm considerate, because it's always been, like I've said it before on this podcast, that I've always hated how people said like I'm such a goody two shoes and blah 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 whatever.
Mhm.
But at the core of it, I'm not ashamed of how kind I am and how considerate I am of other people.
Yeah.
I think it just shows more of other people's characters that they feel like they need to point that out about me.
Yeah.
So, I think when I show up for people, it's like when I'm doing, or when I'm in my power, I show up for other people. So, like, this past week, I made breakfast for myself and for Mike. I didn't have to, but like I said, I find that it's kind to do that. And then I also, I go above, like I also am kind at work too. I go above and beyond.
Mm-hmm.
I understand what it's like being in a certain position and, like you're being tossed back and forth. Like, so like at work, I feel like that's something that I wouldn't want to happen to me. So I do what I can in my power to be like, hey, this is like all that I know, and I'm also I also pay attention to the timing too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could have easily last week, Friday, I could have been like, no, I don't want to. I'm ready to go home. I don't want to do the extra stuff and like email this person and then help them out. But I know that it just takes an extra minute or two of my time, but it does go a long way for the other person. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
And then also, anytime that I show up for myself, like doing things that I want to do that makes me really happy and make me genuinely joyous, that's when I'm in my power too. So like I said, like right now it's just whatever that I want to do. So whether that be roller skating, whether that be crying, whether that be kind of like singing to get everything out. So I think that's what I've been doing. So
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Blah 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 blah.
But yeah, so those of you guys who did this with us at home, if you guys are open to sharing, you guys can share with us, either comment at the video below in the comment section, or if you want to keep it to yourself, that's great. But yeah, if you struggle finding ways of joy like I do, then You know, maybe you can do this at the end of every week as kind of like a gratitude portion of like writing in your journal and things like that. That's when that's another thing that I noticed too for myself. When I'm like really stressed out, I don't write in my journal, and I'm like, girl, you need to write in your journal. You need to word vomit all this out, kind of thing. So yeah, if you want to keep adding it every week, that'd be great. But again, you're not alone. It is a hard world out there right now. And sometimes you just need to find that joy, whether that's you physically going to go find it or, letting it come to you. That's cool too. But don't ever stop trying to find the joy in this world. Go be whimsical. Okay.
Yeah, be open to it. Don't close yourself off.
Yeah.
Because maybe there might be something you want to do and it's showing up at your door and you're like, no, I'm good. No, just take the risk and go.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it's not like a safety risk that you're jumping out of a plane.
Yeah. Or like hurting other people at your expense. Yeah.
Hurting other people or hurting yourself, of course. Those are off the table. But
yeah. But hopefully you guys are able to find joy. I know on the podcast, More Better podcast, they were saying, because I think they were talking more the political side of it, and they're like just reclaiming what is yours, or I think they talked about how they were reclaiming, because there was a thing where Disney was trying to claim the Day of the Dead kind of thing, which I thought that was so fucking stupid. Why would you do that, Disney? They were trying to, I don't forgot if they were like trying to trademark it or whatever they were trying to do, but they were trying to colonize it basically.
Because they think they have money.
And so, the Latino community, they reclaimed that back as their own kind of thing. And so, like politically, that's something that if that brings you joy, to go and reclaim what is yours, if you don't want to do it that big, and let's say it's more of a you thing, reclaim your weirdness. Reclaim the 10-year-old inside of you. Reclaim Sailor Moon that you loved, so yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And hopefully you guys are able to find some joy today. Okay? We will talk to you guys later. Be kind to one another. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.